Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today is the 1954 Washington quarter from the United States of America. We have three of them here. We have one from each of the mints, the Philadelphia, the Denver, and the San Francisco mint. You can't tell by looking at the front where they're from because the mint marks in 1954 were all on the back. So let's just take this one right here, and I know where this one's from, and that is from Philadelphia. And in Philadelphia they didn't put a mint mark on the back, so if you look right here underneath the wreath, the olive wreath on the back, no mint mark. This one here, we flip it over and we see this has an S on the back, so that's from the San Francisco mint. And we flip the other one over and we see it has a D on the back, a really light D, and that's from the Denver mint. These coins were made starting in 1932 with Washington on the front, on the 200th anniversary of his birthday, until 1954 was the 22nd year they made them. On the back of these, it says United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum. Down here it says $quarter. And when you look at these coins and you're trying to figure out how much they're worth, you look for the feathers on here, you look for the delineations in the beak and the eyes, and you look down here for the tail feathers as they come through. You'll see that this coin doesn't have very good details in any of those, and that's because in 1954 most of the coins didn't. You do see some brown around the edges here, and you do see some browning around the outside of this coin. In 1954 at the Denver Mint, where this coin was made, they made 42.3 million. 7 of them so far they found are mint state 67 pluses and are worth $9,000. So you can get a really valuable coin, but you have to get it up into the mint state 65 plus, and you have to have a little bit more detail than we have on this one. We tip this one up, you see that it's a silver coin, and all of them were. No clad coins in 1954 for the quarters. All the coins were 90% silver, 10% copper. Now this one here is from the Philadelphia Mint. When we turn this one over, we see this incredible toning on here. And that's because this actually came out of the 1954 mint set. In the 1954 mint set from the U.S. Mint, the uncirculated coins had 3 different mints in it. It had the Philadelphia, the Denver, and the San Francisco Mint coins in them. And they had 2 of each. So they had 10 Philadelphia coins, 2 pennies, 2 nickels, 2 dimes, 2 quarters, 2 halves, and 10 Denver coins, same 2 of everything, and 10 San Francisco Mint coins. This was the year of the famous 1954 double mint set. They made 26,000 of them. They sold them for $6.19. They had a face value of $5.46, and now they're worth somewhere between $400 and $600 minimum if you can get one of those 1954 double mint sets. Now, why did they do the doubling? Well, they did the doubling because they put these sets in cardboard and you couldn't see through them. And so they gave you one face up Washington, one face down Washington. One face up Lincoln, one face down Lincoln. The same with all the coins. And that's why they needed 10 of each. The problem was that the cardboard they put it in had a lot of sulfur content in it. And when sulfur content sits for a while and gets moisture in it, it actually goes onto the coins and gives them these colors, and sometimes it gives them a really dirty look to them. I'm going to show you a 1954 double mint set right now, and we'll take a look at the different coins in it. So this is what happened to them. The sulfur in the cardboard packaging actually got onto almost all of the coins, so all of them have some kind of toning. It's almost impossible to get a 1944 double mint set without the toning. Okay, so when you saw that double mint set, you saw how they're set up and how they only gave you a view of one side. Why would they have taken this one right here out of a double mint set when this double mint set's worth $450? The reason they took this one out is because there are some Franklin halves from 1954 that are worth well over $10,000. And so they took a Franklin half out of the double mint set. They didn't have the full double mint set anymore, so they just broke it up. So this coin came from a double mint set, and it's of some value, probably at least $10 or $15. That's from the Philadelphia Mint. At the Philadelphia Mint, they made $54.4 million. The highest graded one they found so far is 2 Mint State 68s, and those are worth $10,000. At the Philadelphia Mint, they also made proof quarters, and they made $233,000. The highest they found is a proof 69, and that's worth $7,500. So even irregular coins can be worth a lot of money. At the Denver Mint, let's see if we can find that Denver coin. At the Denver Mint, they made $42.3 million, and this is kind of par for the course for the Denver Mint. This D that you see here that you can almost not see, it's almost filled and it's really light. And then the tail down here, tail feathers, which you have trouble seeing. But at the Denver Mint, they found 7 Mint State 67 pluses so far, and those are worth $9,000 each. And then finally at the San Francisco Mint, just a regular circulating coin from San Francisco in 1954. At the San Francisco Mint, they made $11.8 million. They've found one so far that's the Mint State 68. It's worth $13,500. So if you get the best of these 3 coins, you could have about $33,000 worth of coins, just quarters, from the 1954 set. Now, after 1954, they didn't do a double set again because it didn't make any sense, and you could already see in 1954 how the coins were getting the sulfur on them. So in 1959, they moved to the cellophane set, and that's what they've had since. Cellophane in plastic, which don't outgas or get as many chemicals on the coin. All right, well, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.